it's the first day of fall. And Ellie's asleep on the couch. If you didn't see the last vlog. So I'm whispering. And I think my sister's trying to sleep in her room, which is right there. So I just ate some breakfast. And we watched 2 episodes of Love is Blind last night. We need to watch the other 2 today. And my mom's coming over here later. So it's a pretty full day. I don't even know what I'm gonna do with myself right now. Look at this little puppy head in my giant hand. Look at this little puppy. He's so cute, Vicky. Day 2 of Love is Blind.
Yeah, it was the undergrad degree in geology.
I am headed home from Parrish's house. We watched the first 4 episodes of Love is Blind because that's what's been released. I look terrible. This allergy thing still hasn't gone away. Whatever it is. I don't know. Every couple of years it pops up, as I've mentioned. Didn't record a whole lot just because, you know, we were trying to just relax and catch up and all that stuff. Mom came over for a little bit today. And now I'm headed home. It's about 1 o'clock. I need to edit last week's video. I still haven't done that. That may be a tomorrow job. But I'm just gonna go home and, I don't know, right now I'm starving. So first order of business will be to find something to eat. Good morning, it's Sunday. It's 7:41. I've been awake since 5 something. I don't know. My body will not let me sleep in on the weekends. Yesterday I did pretty well. And I'm not mad about this. I'm not trying to make Parrish look like a jerk. But I went back to sleep. And then Parrish came and woke me up, which she never does. Like, she never does. I think because I'm always awake when I stay at her house before she wakes up. So I ended up getting up and then she went back to sleep. So she's fired. But not really. But anyway, so I went ahead and got up around 7. Went ahead and stripped my bed so I could wash my sheets and change the bed. And I've done quite a few things. I can't remember what all. You know, switched over the laundry, made breakfast and coffee. I'm about to sort my pills and vitamins for the week. That's a lot of fun. And I didn't vlog a lot yesterday because nothing much went on. I came home and I took a nap. And then I just hung out, and didn't do much of anything yesterday after that. I did edit the last week's vlog and got that uploaded. And that was part of why it turned out to be a blessing in disguise. I didn't really record anything because last week's vlog was like over an hour long. And I had cut out quite a bit of footage. So sorry if you don't like long vlogs, but if you do, you know, Merry Early Christmas. So yeah, I don't think this week's will be as long because there's not really as much going on. I really don't have anything happening this week until Saturday. Parrish leaves for Greece. So by the time you see this, she'll be in Greece because she really is a jerk. But I'll be moving in, not permanently moving in yet, but moving in for the next couple weeks to my mom's house, so that we can, you know, co-parent Ellie, I guess, and Biscuit, co-parent the nieces, and we don't have any specific plans yet, but I'm hoping we end up doing something kind of fun. Like, I would really like to go see the new Agatha Christie movie. I don't know if Ellie cares about it, but maybe she's hanging out with friends one night or something. My mom and I can go. Because Ellie has a very active social life. She's very famous. If you know Ellie, you know. And anyway, that's my day. I'm going to do my nails today. Took the nail polish off yesterday so they could breathe. And going to do my planner. I'm going to do some cooking. I have that hungry root meal to make. I was thinking about also making the meatballs and zoodles, but I think I might wait on that until probably, I think, Thursday night. Then I'll need to cook something else because I think with this hungry root meal it'll be enough for tonight through Wednesday. I mean, I have plenty of stuff to take for lunches, so that's it. I am going to try and go through my books, what I'm reading now, because I haven't done that in a couple of weeks, and I have them stacked over here, so I may do that a little bit later. I need to run a couple little errands today, like go get gas. I have a Pango book I need to mail, and that's about it. That's the day. I would also like to do some crafting, so maybe that'll happen. If it does, I'll show you. So again, shadows, but here is what I'm going to use today for my planner. This is the Colorful Pumpkin Vertical Mini Kit, and it is colorful and it has pumpkins. Last week of September, guys, sorry. Last week of September, and then next week I will start using the two Halloweenish kits I have. And then I'm probably gonna have to order more stickers. Oh dear, whatever shall I do? So here is the finished product. I apologize for the shadows. Monday and Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday. Maybe I can get Friday and Saturday. And then since Sunday falls in the new month, here's Sunday all the way over here in October. And again, I live in a dungeon, so the lighting is terrible, and you see shadows of everything, including my hand. So I thought I would go ahead and take a moment to show you what I've been reading. So this is on my Kindle Paperwhite, so it's not going to be in color. But I started this new Cozy Mystery series. This is It Takes a Witch by Heather Blake. I think I'm on chapter 7. You can see I'm on page 74, it tells you. So that is my first of 3 Kindle books that I'm reading right now. The second book I started on Kindle, both of these are library books that I've checked out. This is the St. Ambrose School for Girls by Jessica Ward. I think I'm on chapter 3. I really like it so far. I like this quote by Lisa Gardner that is completely original, quietly chilling. Mean Girls meets We Are Liars. I've not read We Are Liars. That's on my list, but I am enjoying this one. It has a thriller vibe to it for sure. And finally, for my Kindle books, and the cover is like, it's blurry on purpose. That's how it was made. This is The Last Night by Andrea Bartz. This one I've been reading for a while. I've literally been reading it every single day for a couple of months, but I don't read a whole lot of it. I liked her newest book, which was called, I can't remember. I want to say it was something like The Guest House. I'll put a correction in. But this is a book I've actually owned for a while, and so started reading it after I read her new book. Oh, it just came to me. I got her newest one on NetGalley, and I read that like in a couple of days. It starts with an S. Can't remember it. It's driving me crazy. But anyway, so I mean, I like this book, but I don't know. I can't stay focused on it for a very long period of time. I do not look cute at all today. Not that I normally look cute at all on the weekends, but I look especially uncute. But anyway, so I'm reading Ninth House by Leah Bardugo, which I got through Book of the Month, which I've since unsubbed from. But I started this in the spring because it was our May Book Club book, and I did not finish it. I literally have like 3 or 4 pages left, so I'm gonna be finishing this today. I like it. I'm not much of a sci-fi fantasy kind of gal. I'm more sci-fi than fantasy, and this is definitely fantasy with some horror elements. And I believe she either has a new one coming out in the same series, or it has already come out, but I'm not sure I'll be reading that. But anyway, I'm going to finish it today. And the other one that I'm currently actively reading is The Lincoln Highway by Amor Towles. It is so well written. I've never read anything else by him. Actually, it's not entirely true. I started A Gentleman in Moscow some time ago, but never got very far into it. And I know he wrote Rules of Civility, which I also really want to read. This book is so good, but look how thick it is. I've been reading it, I think, since the end of last year, because I'm pretty sure, it was a 2022 Book of the Month annual, Book of the Year finalist. And so it was my free Book of the Year book last year. And I started reading it soon after I got it. But But again, it's one of those books that it's so dense. I read like 2 or 3 pages at a time and then put it down. And I was reading it every day for a long time when I had some issues happening this summer, my summer of darkness, as I like to call it. I wasn't picking up my books, and so both of these got kind of put to the wayside. But now that I'm more myself again, and I'm reading more again, I started picking it back up again. It's just really, really, really good, but it's very dense. It's very dense. 2 books that are honorable mentions that I'm not actively reading, but they're going to be my next books that I pick back up, and I've started both of them, and I cannot believe I haven't finished either of them because they're 2 of my favorite authors. So these are in the romance category, rom-com category. Emily Henry's Happy Place, which I started as soon as I got it, which was like back in April because I had pre-ordered it. And I'm about maybe almost a 4th of the way through, maybe a 6th of the way through. I like it. I guess when I started reading it, I just wasn't in the headspace to keep reading. So this will be a book that I continue to read. If not starting today after I finish the Leah Bardugo, then soon after, as well as this, who is my favorite romance author of all time, Catherine Center. This is her new one. This I actually got from Book of the Month also. Hello Stranger. I started like the first 2 or 3 pages. I'm really not into it. I'll have to like start all over again. But she actually was my gateway drug into rom-coms because I picked up How to Walk Away, I think in 2019. I think it was right before the pandemic. And it was in the summer, and I started reading it at night, and I could not put it down. I couldn't put it down. It is a what's called closed door or chaste. All of her books are. They're not steamy. But I couldn't put that book down. I loved it so much. And so I've read every book she's written since. I have not read her backlist from before that, but it's on my list to do. But this one came out in July, or at least it was a book of the month for July. And so, of course, I had to get it. I haven't read it. I think I've bought every book since then from Book of the Month that she's released. There might be one, I think The Bodyguard. No, I did buy that one. Like, I literally bought every book that she wrote from Book of the Month, but I won't be in the future because I quit Book of the Month and probably won't be going back, at least not anytime soon. But anyway, How to Walk Away was like one of the best books I've ever read. I loved it so much, and I could not believe I loved it because I was adamantly anti-romance. My grandmother, who I love dearly, was a literal book a day Harlequin romance reader my entire life, and probably before that. And so I just always found it kind of off-putting, I guess. And on the same token, my mom was always a mystery reader, and so I was never really interested in mysteries or romance because I felt overexposed to it. So I always felt like I was a literary reader. I am so not now. I pretty much exclusively, I mean, this Amor Towles book is an exception, and there are other exceptions. I definitely read literary, like fiction, still, but not nearly as much as I read romance and thrillers and mystery in general. So I just find that really funny. But that's what I'm reading right now, and the 2 books I'm going to be working on. I'll try to remember to like update you guys every Sunday because I'm sure you want to know. But I will try to remember to update you every Sunday on what I'm reading if anything changes, because I may or may not. I'll probably still be reading these same books next Sunday because I'll be at my mom's, you know. So, but anyway, I do love books, and I love reading, and I love sharing what I'm reading. So that's where we are. Those are the books that are currently on my nightstand, quite literally. Okay. I'm heating up lunch leftovers and back to watching Sister Wives. I'm on season 12. I feel like I know everything that happens in the current season because it keeps coming up on Facebook. But I am trying to get caught up so I can move on with my life. Well, it's about that time. I've clearly showered. I'm going to make dinner, and I'm making another hungry root meal tonight. I did my nails. So I did kind of a mixture of the first two polishes, but with like the glittery overlay. I really like it. And I'm gonna make dinner, watch TV, get my bed made up, and probably go get in the bed. So I'm just heating up the pre-cooked brown rice and quinoa blend. And then I have the pre-cooked chicken that I'm going to cut up. It looks really sus, but I think it's gonna be fine. And then this house dressing, and then these rainbow veggies, which I hope are still good because it's been over a week since this order got in. I think it'll be fine though. One of the perils of living alone and cooking for one. So tragic. Okay, so here's the finished product. It's not fancy. I just did half of a serving, and we'll see how I do with that. And then I have the other servings divvied up into these containers for other dinners this week. Pardon the mess. And that's dinner. So I wanted to add that the veggie mix had kale in it. And as much as I've tried to like it, I can't. It's just the texture. It's too rough. So I didn't put most of the kale in this. So it's made it a little bit lighter. But I've only been able to take 2 bites so far. So I'm just kind of waiting it out to see if I'm able to eat any more of it. I meet my protein goal for today. I had to supplement with a Profi in the afternoon because I did not have a Profi in the afternoon. I had hot coffee, or in the morning. I had hot coffee this morning, and I tried eating a breakfast bowl, and I took about, I don't know, I only took a few bites. And this is not like, it's not a contest. I only took a few bites, not because I couldn't eat anymore physically, but because it was just grossing me out. So I wasn't able to eat very much of it. But it's definitely been more of a restriction day. I just haven't been super hungry, which is fine. It's fine. Not a big deal. But anyway, I'm going to try to eat a little bit more on my dinner, though it might be like in 30 minutes. So we'll see. Because right now I'm already full. So I'm not going to force it, and we'll just try to eat a little bit more a little bit later. I'm already showered. My 2 most dreaded Sunday scaries, is that what it is, Sunday scaries, chores on Sunday evenings are showering, because I hate showering. I do it every day. I'm a clean person, but I don't enjoy showering. I enjoy feeling clean, and I'm really, really relieved, and like I feel really good after the shower and after all the lotioning and the hair combing out and all of that's done. I feel great after that. But on the nights that I wash my hair, which I just wash my hair every other night because my scalp is very dry and my hair tends to be very dry, even though it was like super greasy last Monday. But I think I realized why. I think it was because of the face oil I use at night, and like it's probably gonna do it again tomorrow. Like my hair like drags through it, like I just purposely did on my neck, because I'm an old person, you youngsters out there, and this is a complete sidebar, but I did not learn until a much older age than most people, moisturize your neck to keep it looking young. I did not start doing that until I was in my late 30s. And so now as I'm losing weight, I'm definitely having a lot of the crepiness, which makes me look really old and feel really old. So yeah, take care of your neck skin. It's very delicate. Anyway, so showering is just tedious to me, partly because, especially when I wash my hair, because I have very soft water where I live, and so it takes forever to rinse the shampoo and conditioner out. And then you have to go, and get all the tangles out and get it parted. I part on this side because I am a Gen Xer and habits are hard to break. I'm not going to be a middle parter. It's just not going to work on my face head. So anyway, that's tedious to me. So every night that I have to shower is tedious. So I decided to get it over with early so that after I eat, I can go straight to bed. Except my other most dreaded Sunday night chore is making my bed, because Sunday is the day that I change my sheets. I've got the bottom sheet on. I'm just using the same sheets that I just washed, which were the ones that I had last week. But now they're clean. So the bottom sheet felt kind of damp still. And I'm like, I'm going to go and turn the box fan on in there and put the sheet on so it'll be dry by the time I go in there to finish making the bed. So at least that part's done, because that And whenever I have to change the comforter, change the duvet cover, ugh, and I hate putting pillowcases on. So that's also, it's all awful. Changing sheets is awful. But otherwise, my laundry is all put away. The dishes, except for what I'm using right now, what I cook dinner with, are all washed. So I need to finish washing dishes and kind of close down the kitchen before I go to bed. But other than that, I'm gonna read Ninth House. I'm gonna finish that tonight. I'm determined. I really only have like 4 pages left because it's a very short final like epilogue type chapter. And then read my other books for a little bit. I already did my French practice on Duolingo. I have like a whole like journal like on my phone. It's an app called Way of Life or something like that. But anyway, you check off the things that you do every day just to like form good habits. And so I go through like seasons where I'm really good about keeping up with that and other times when I'm not. But like right now it's been very helpful and effective in my life in making some good changes. So I am going to keep up with that. Just certain things that I do, like read on my Kindle every day. Make sure I do that so that I can keep my 300 and something day streak. My voice sounds a little like gravelly right now, so I'm hoping I'm not getting sick. I don't feel like I'm getting sick. But I wouldn't be surprised if I was getting sick because there's always some new cold or something going around school. But also I have seasonal allergies that I've had like pretty much all through the summer into the fall, probably since the spring even. So that could very well be what it is also. But I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna take my vitamins, maybe eat some more dinner in a minute, and just watch Adam Hatton's latest vlog because he and my best friend Gary C, who doesn't know he's my best friend, but if you watch Adam, you know who Gary C is. Adam Hatton, my recommendation. I love his Disney vlogs. So I pretty much watch all of them. But anyway, so I'm watching their new cruise line vlog that just released 7 hours ago today. And that's probably gonna be it for the night. So I'll see you in the morning. Good morning. It's not quite 7. I am homesick today. I don't know how much I'll vlog. I probably won't. I just don't feel good and I'm freezing. I've been like cuddled up under my blanket. I have the heating pad on my back. I took my temperature. I don't have a fever. I definitely have chills though. And it's gonna be like 90 degrees. So it's not because of wintry coldness here in North Texas the last week of September. Anyway, so that's the update for today. I may or may not pop on later depending on how I'm feeling. I was in the mood for something spooky. So I'm watching When a Stranger Calls, starring Carol Kane from 1979. This is like the old school, like 70s, 80s horror movies, thrillers. That's my cup of tea. I love that stuff. All right, I'm leaving for work. I don't really have anything to say. I don't feel great this morning, but I'll power through. So there's that. And just wearing this shirt that's a little bit baggy, but I'm not in a place to buy new clothes yet. So it is what it is. Anyway, I will see you when I come home. I am home. I'm a little red from the car. It's hot. My car said it was 102. I had to go get gas and go mail a book that I sold. So I was taking care of those things. I'm gonna heat up some dinner. Just leftovers again. And right now I'm gonna go get my comfy clothes on because I'm home. So work clothes, no more. Yeah. So that's the plan. Change, heat up food, eat, be boring. You know. Okay, dinner's heated up. I am obviously changed. The hair up. I don't know if I mentioned this the other day, but I did finish Ninth House the other night. I probably didn't, but I did finish it. So I'm still working on the 3 Kindle books in the Amor Tolls. And I haven't really committed to picking up Emily Henry or Catherine Center again yet. But that's next after I finish one of these other books. I'm really in a cozy mystery like mood lately, so I'll probably just keep reading a cozy mystery. Meanwhile, the other thing I was going to talk about was just where I am with my weight loss surgery journey. And the past couple weeks like have mentally been a struggle. I feel like failure, which isn't funny, but I get kind of irritated with myself for getting overwhelmed like this, because before surgery, I would see people say things like this, like, I'm not losing fast enough, or what am I doing wrong, like in the different groups, most of which I've left because those groups, y'all, on Facebook are wild. Some of those people that are like in charge of the groups, or who are the older people that have, not older in age, but like had their surgery a long time ago, they think they know everything. And I'm sure they've seen some things, but they don't know everything, and they're not doctors, and they act like they are. And then sometimes they don't even listen. Like, they don't read or comprehend what you're saying to them. I got into a whole discussion with this woman who did not comprehend anything I said, because she kept thinking I was pre-op, and I was like, I'm post-op, I've already had surgery. And she kept telling me what the doctors were gonna say about my medications when I go to the hospital before I have surgery. I'm like, I've already had surgery, and that didn't happen. You're not listening to me. You're not like reading what I'm saying. And I got really frustrated, and I ended up leaving that group entirely because I'd had one bad experience after another like that in that particular group. But anyway, I just feel like I'm failing, and I'm not doing anything right, and I'm not eating entire pizzas or eating anything like what I ate. Not that I couldn't even eat an entire pizza before surgery, just to be clear. Yes, I am a fat person, but no, an entire pizza in one sitting, unless it was a little mini one or a frozen one, like a small frozen one, okay, maybe. But like, you know, that was not the life I was living before. I was eating way too much fast food. I was definitely not taking care of myself. And I can't eat anything like I did before. But I'm still just like that whole diet culture mentality of bad food, good food, and I'm just struggling with that really bad, and my weight is not coming off as quickly as I would like it. I refer to groups of 10 pounds of weight as pound decades. So say you weigh 150 pounds, let's say you weigh 155, and you lose 10 pounds, and now you weigh 145. You're in a new pound decade. Once you hit that 149, you're in a new pound decade. I'm not gonna disclose my weight at this point because I'm very uncomfortable with that and self-conscious about it. At some point I may disclose my highest and lowest, I don't know. But I was going through my weight tracker, and I have consistently dropped a pound decade like every 3 weeks. So this week, if I stay in the same pound decade as I am now, that will be consistent with that. That'll be the 3rd week. And so that means next week I should be in the next lowest one if that trend continues. But I'm like so hard on myself about it because I only lost like a pound something last week, and then Saturday it was Sunday that I weighed, and I gained like 2 point something pounds since Friday. And granted, I did go to Taco Cabana and ate like half a taco on Friday, which had a lot of fat in it because they did not end up giving me what I ordered. And I didn't even catch it until I was like, you know, chomping down on the taco already. And it was fine. It wasn't that big of a deal. And then I think, no, on Thursday night I went to McAllister's, as you will have hopefully seen in the last week's vlog by now. But anyway, so I'm just really hard on myself for those reasons. Am I doing the right things? I don't know. Do I need somebody to tell me if I'm doing the right things? No, I don't. I don't need anybody's advice. I just need to learn to trust myself. And, you know, since then I've consistently eaten at home. I'm trying to eat specifically when I'm hungry, which seems like it's all the time. And I mean, like, this is dinner tonight. Okay, I'm riddled with self-doubt, and what I need to do is go back over all my non-scale victories because there have been a lot. I was like in a new size of jeans last week. My clothes are fitting better. My health has improved. The way my body feels has improved. Like, my joint pain is gone. I have so much more mobility than I did 3 months ago. So, I mean, all those things, are they worth it? I think so. I think so. If I don't lose any more weight, is this surgery worth it? I think so. So I'm like, that's where I'm at. Like, I'm not gonna lose any more weight. This is it. This is all I'm losing. Nothing else is coming off. And part of me knows that's ridiculous, but part of me is like legitimately scared that that's the truth. Like, what if I don't? What if I don't lose any more weight? Was it worth it to do this? Not only the expense and the mutilation basically of my digestive system, the like mental health aspect of it. I don't know. I'm like, I don't know. I hope it was just for my health's sake, because my health has improved. So anyway, I don't know. That's kind of where I'm at mentally right now. So I'm gonna try and shut down a little bit. I brought my Kindle out here to maybe try and read for a little bit this evening, which I usually don't do until I go to bed. But I may tonight, we'll see. All right, I'm gonna eat dinner and then go from there. Good morning, it's Wednesday, September 27th. I can't believe it's almost October. That's insane. I look kind of not great. I have makeup on. I just ate some breakfast. I'm about to head out to work. Nothing going on today, like after school, so that's good. So I'll come home, eat my leftovers, and be boring again. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. So I am going to be staying at my mom's this weekend, or for the next couple of weeks. And I'm trying to decide if I want to go ahead and get all my stuff packed Friday and go over, or if I just want to go on Saturday. Saturday, I may or may not be taking Parrish to the airport. I'm kind of confused about what she wants to do exactly. And then I also have to go get some blood work done. Otherwise, I'm going to be working on my mom's garage, trying to get that organized and cleaned out Saturday and Sunday a little bit. And then probably next weekend too, because we're planning on moving a lot of stuff into her garage when I move in. Some of my stuff, some of her stuff. So we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, today was a much better morning than yesterday. Right now I'm feeling a little royally in the tum-tum, just because I ate something, I think. And I'm trying to like kind of look at my macros and possibly kind of cut them back a little bit. Not the protein, but just more my trying to like kind of reel in the calories, because I feel like my calories have been really high the past couple of days. I had another big gain today. I'm like, what is going on with my body? But even when my calories are high, they're still much lower than they ever were before surgery. So I don't know what I'm doing. No, I have hiccups. So, all right, I'm gonna go get this day started, and I'll see y'all when I get home. I am home from work. I thought today was Thursday all day. It's only Wednesday. So I'm supposed to pick Ellie up tomorrow, which I'm glad it wasn't really Thursday, because I totally forgot that I was supposed to pick her up tomorrow. So I will be picking her up tomorrow, unless she ends up hanging out with her friends, which is very likely. She's a little social butterfly. So, oh, I was getting water and I really want iced tea. So anyway, right now I'm gonna change. I considered showering before I eat dinner, but I'm feeling kind of lazy. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and change and then eat, and then I'll just shower later. That sounds like a solid plan. I clearly lied. I took a shower. I needed to wash the day off of me, okay? That's what needed to happen. So wash the day away. I'm taking 2 bites of dinner. I'm gonna set it aside. Feeling a little grumble in the tumble. And just kicking back. Just kicking back. I was supposed to go pick up prescriptions today. I just learned from my phone and I totally forgot. So I added that to my to-do list for tomorrow. Pick up Ellie. Go pick up my prescriptions. I really want to go see a Haunting in Venice on Friday. I'm thinking about, I was gonna maybe go Sunday, but I think it might be easier to go Friday, because if Ellie doesn't want to go, or she has plans with friends on Sunday, it might make it a little more complicated to go since Parrish will be out of town. I think my mom will want to go see it because it's an Agatha Christie. So I think I'm gonna do a mommy-daughter date on Friday night. But there's a further complication, because the government shutdown is happening. Parrish has gotten some intel that she may need to leave to go to Baltimore on Friday for their Greece trip instead of Saturday. So I think she's decided not to do that. But if she does decide to do that, I don't know. I have to find out if Ellie wants to go to this movie first of all. And if she doesn't really care about going, then I will just go with my mom on Friday. I think I'll just might go with my mom on Friday. I don't think she cares about it. I could be wrong. Anyway, that's the scoop of my very exciting life. Do you love when I'm like so enthusiastic about how exciting my life is? I'm thinking about trying to put the vlog from last week up tonight, since I had that weird, I must have just clicked on the wrong file when I went to upload it. It must have been what happened. I don't know. But anyway, so that's my life story. 2 more days of work, even though I thought today was Thursday all day, which was weird since I wasn't there Monday. It's weird that I made this week go by faster, despite the fact that I had one less day. Does make you think. Makes you think about your life choices. Good morning, it's Thursday. All day yesterday felt like Thursday. So it's kind of like a Groundhog Day effect today. But anyway, I don't have any meetings or anything after school, so it's also payday, which is good. So I'm going to buy some groceries and pay bills this evening. Tomorrow I'm taking my mom to the movies and possibly to dinner. And then, surprise, Ellie asked me to take her and her friends to Grapevine Mills, which is about 45 minutes to an hour drive away, to go to Rainforest Cafe on Sunday. So that's what we're gonna do this weekend. I also have to get blood work done and work on my mom's garage on Saturday. So it should be an action-packed weekend. I'm also going to go and pack up my stuff tomorrow and head over to my mom's for the duration while Parrish leaves town because she leaves Saturday. And yeah, so we should have a lot of fun. Anyway, I'm gonna go to work and then I will come back and I will tell you something probably not that exciting. Hey guys, I am home from work. I just got home from work. It's like, well, not from work, but it's almost 7. Anyway, Parrish had a car emergency, so I left straight from work to go pick her up at the car dealership, and we were gonna go get Ellie from there. Ellie had to stay late for her, for an extracurricular, and so then I realized I had bookshelves in my backseat that have been there far too long, and we couldn't fit Ellie into the car along with Parrish. And then as it turned out, it wasn't gonna take as long to get her car thing fixed. It was a whole to-do. So I took Parrish back to the car dealership and I went, ooh, that's some yellow light. Okay, so then I went to go wait for Ellie. I got Ellie and took her home. And now I'm home. It was a lot. There was a lot going on. So I just showered. I'm gonna close down the kitchen, even though I didn't even need it at home. Just have a couple of dishes to do. And then I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna go to bed and read and just relax. It's Thursday. That means tomorrow is Friday. Tomorrow is weigh-in day, so that should be interesting. I have a strong suspicion that I've gained this week, but it's gonna be okay. Yeah, so all the things. I had a good day at work, and I'm just really tired. I'm drained. I'm drained from being around people all day. So anyway, dishes, bed, fresh day tomorrow. Good morning, it's Friday, finally. It also means it's weigh-in day. I gained 2.2 this week. I'm trying not to stress over it. I mean, stalls and fluctuations and plateaus and all of that are normal with weight loss surgery. I don't like it, but it is what it is. So I'm looking really puffy and out of focus this morning. Let's see. Now I'm in focus, still puffy. Anyway, so I'm getting stuff kind of started to pack up to go to my mom's for the next couple of weeks. We're also going to dinner and to movie tonight. I assume we're going to dinner. We may just eat at the movie. I don't know. Right now I'm starving. I just heated up some breakfast to eat in the car. And that's all I know really. Oh, that lighting's much better. Much better. Anyway, so yeah, 2.2 gain. Sucks. But it is what it is. So anyway. Hey everyone, I'm home from work. I just ate a snack because Fred was protesting that he was hungry and now he's mad. Granted, the snack that I ate probably wasn't the best potential option. I had 3 saltines and some pimento cheese. Might not have been a good choice, but that's okay. So, getting packed up to go to my mom's. And then we are going to see A Haunting in Venice. Probably gonna grab some dinner after. No idea where, what I'll eat. But anytime I go to my mom's, it's like, it's such an undertaking. It'll be a relief once I move in, because then I won't have to worry about like packing up to stay for the holidays or for a weekend, because I end up taking so much stuff, especially if I'm going to be there for a couple of weeks, because I basically take my whole life with me. So I also got my first advent calendar because I'm going to do Vlogmas this year. I've never really done the advent calendar thing, but a lot of the people that I watch that have done Vlogmas do the advent calendars. And I think I have 3, maybe 4. I don't know, but I have one that just arrived. I'm really excited about, and I'm really excited about the other 3. I think one of them, I'm not sure if I could really use it as an advent calendar, maybe. 2 of them definitely are, so I'm excited because I'm a nerd. So that is happening, and I hope to get my whole vlog situation sorted out tomorrow after uploading the wrong thing last week. So there may be double weekly vlogs and a Disneyland vlog this weekend. Our last day at Disneyland. The rest is California. We were in California for 2 weeks, and this was like 4 years ago now. So anyway, that's what's happening. I will probably check in before or after the movie, probably with Ellie, if Ellie isn't my mom's, by the time I get there, because I still have so much to do before I can leave. So anyway, that's what's happening, and I will talk to you in a little bit. Hello, it is, I don't even know what time it is. 10:39. I'm home. My phone was dying when I was on my outing with my mom. I liked the movie, A Haunting in Venice, but I like creepy. She thought it was just okay. She's a big Agatha Christie fan, so that's why I wanted to take her to go see it. But I don't think she liked it as much as I did. That's okay. But we went to Outback. I had some bites of a bloomin' onion, and it was delicious. No regrets. But I ordered the Alice Springs chicken with mashed potatoes and veggies, and brought a lot of it home. So I'll have meals for the next couple of days at least. But it was good. It was like really good. Like the vegetables were good, mashed potatoes were good, the chicken was good, everything was good. So yeah, so that was fun. And we came home and just talked for a little bit. And now I am trying to get like my 5,000 things that I brought with me set up. You can see like my clothing bag back there. I brought a bag that has all my technology. I brought some crafting stuff. I'm going to be here for a couple of weeks. So, but I was kind of thinking about, I know I keep saying this like every time, but I was thinking about like, hey, maybe I should just go ahead and like fix last week's vlog and get it uploaded. Now that I have the good internet, I think I might do that before I go to sleep. So that is pretty much going to bring this week's vlog to a close. I'm going tomorrow to get some blood work done for my regular doctor, my GP, and Parrish leaves for Greece tomorrow because she's a jerk. And I am really excited for her though. I think she'll have a great time. She better bring me lots of presents. So, and then, let's see, tomorrow we'll have Biscuit. We'll have Biscuit and Ellie. I like Ellie too. But Biscuit! And then on Sunday I'm taking Ellie and several of her friends, I think like 5 teenagers now, at least 4, but maybe 5 teenagers, to the Grapevine Mills Mall, which is, you know, kind of a Dallas DFW suburb, north of Arlington, if you're familiar with the locale. So it's one of the suburbs. I don't know why my eyes look so red. I think it might be the lighting. But, and then also tomorrow I'm going to start cleaning up Mom's garage. It is an action-packed weekend. I've got to go home sometime and get my clothes and put them in the dryer sometime tomorrow. I might do that after I go get blood work, maybe before I get blood work. I haven't decided. But I do want to try and get that done like first thing when I wake up so that I can then eat something because I'll be hungry. And so I can make sure I'm back at the house to say goodbye to my sister before she leaves and be here to greet my nieces, both the canine and the human varieties of my nieces. So I'm really glad that I did pack up today and bring everything so that I don't have to deal with it tomorrow. So that's a good thing. But otherwise I'm just talking. I'm just talking a whole lot. But I think I already mentioned one of my advent calendars arrived. And then I have 2 more coming that I'm really excited about, and a possible 4th. I'm not really sure if it's an advent calendar, but it might work like one. So pretty excited, kids. Yeah. Anyway, all in all, I think I did a pretty good job today, like as far as my macros. I'm trying to not like be that person, like, and be like all obsessed with my calories, my macros, my micronutrients and all that. It's just hard. It's hard when you've had bariatric surgery and they tell you that you need to track your protein, and if you're not getting enough protein, you're basically going to just fall over dead in a heap every single day. But it hasn't happened yet. But I hit my protein goal. My calories weren't crazy, so I feel good about it. And hopefully the weight will start coming down now instead of going back up, because that's not where I want to be. So that's been stressing me out a little bit today, but I have tried not to think about it too much. So I am being that person. I know. I'm sorry. Anyway, so I'm really looking forward to this weekend and just getting to hang out with my family. Even though Parrish won't be here because she's a jerk. But she's going to have a great time, and she's going to bring me so many presents. So she's not even going to watch this before she goes, probably. Or like once it goes up, she's not going to watch it. So she may have a lot of regrets when and if she does watch it. Okay, I'm now recording on my phone because apparently I talk so much that I completely filled up the card on my camera. So I'm going to close this vlog out, and I will see you next week for another weekly vlog. Have a great weekend and week and life. Just do all the things. Be all the things. Live your best life. Okay, bye.